And if Nashville loses, and things are looking good in that regard as well, if Memphis, did I say Nashville? I meant Memphis. If Memphis loses and the Red Wings win, the Red Wings and Memphis would be in a virtual tie for first with only one game to go in the half. But in reality, the Red Wings would be in the lead because they would have a better winning percentage. And the first half champion is determined by winning percentage. And it would all come down to tomorrow. And again, the Red Wings would control their own destiny going into the game tomorrow should they win and Memphis lose tonight. And right now that certainly looks like it will be the case. There's a lot more game to go in Memphis, and they don't have as much room to cover. But the Red Wings, leading by 9 runs in the 6th with a chance for even more, certainly are in great shape right now as Woo-Suk Go, the right-hander from Korea, comes in. He was the surprise starter Wednesday afternoon when Ty Madden was scratched from the start. Go pitched 2 innings and allowed 2 runs on 4 hits in a game the Red Wings eventually won in 11 innings, 6-5. Goes a guy the Red Wings saw last year right about this same time of the season when he was pitching for the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. He was a member of the Marlins. Goes warmed up. The short right-hander now facing Abimelec Ortiz. The pitch with the bases loaded, very high for a ball. Earlier in the inning, Ortiz was hit by a breaking ball in the shoulder from Connor Pilkington. A 4-pitcher inning for Gary Jones and the Mud Hens. 1-0 pitch to Abimelec. Breaking ball curves inside to make it 2-0. King is at first, Franklin's at second, Glasser is at third base. They each have driven in a run this inning. Glasser with a single, Franklin with a bases-loaded walk, Seaver King with a bases-loaded single. Goes 2-0 pitch. Ortiz swings and misses. He had a home run rip. 2 balls and 1 strike. Fastball at 95 miles an hour from Woo-Suk Go. He's making his 15th appearance this year for Toledo. He has a 3.38 ERA. Originally a member of the Padres organization after signing a deal coming over from Korea. Go now tosses in the 2-1. Ortiz takes low, 3-1. He was traded to the Marlins in the deal that sent former Red Wing Luis Arraez over to San Diego. Go has not pitched in the American big leagues after he was a relief star in Korea. No room for him, 3-1 pitch. Ortiz takes a called strike on the outside corner. Abimelec challenging the call. If he's right, that would force in a run. If he's wrong, and he's going to be wrong, the Wings will be out of challenges. Abimelec challenged the pitch that was completely in the strike zone. Well, even with the naked eye, that pitch looked like a clear strike. I'm not sure what Abimelec was seeing there. It's 3-2. The Red Wings will have the runners running here with 2 men out. They get a head start as the payoff pitch is on the way. Ortiz takes ball 4 high. Another run will come in. That walk forces in Philip Glasser. My goodness. 52nd run driven in for Abimelec Ortiz to lead the Red Wings. This one coming on a bases-loaded walk. 11-1 Red Wings. It is a 9-run inning for Rochester. Now it's Brady House's turn yet again. The pitch. That's in there at the knees, 0-1. This is one of the biggest innings the Wings have had in a while. House now is the 15th batter of this inning. Crazy. Goes 0-1 pitch. House fouls it away to the backstop. 0-2. Way back when, earlier on in this inning, House chased Connor Pilkington from the game when he doubled off his old teammate, knocking in a couple of runs. At that time, the Wings had scored 3 times this inning. They were about a third of the way there at that point. 2-strike pitch. Breaking ball, latching the ground through the left side for a hit. Franklin scores. King around third. He'll score 2. A 2-run single for Brady House. 13-1 Red Wings. House has driven in 4 runs in the 6th inning alone. It's a 2-run single on a 2-strike pitch to Brady House, and the Wings just keep on going. Now Harry Ford. Ford, like House earlier in the inning, had a 2-run double. In his case, he bombed one to right field that landed on the warning track. Ortiz is at second, House on at first. An 11-run inning for the Red Wings. Here's the pitch. Fastball low for ball 1. The line scoreboard in left field above the visitors' bullpen keeps track of runs per inning. They don't have enough room to put 11 up there in the 6th inning for the Red Wings. The pitch is in the dirt, blocked by Nito, who's been behind the plate for a long time this inning, 2-0. The Red Wings' first 10-run inning since 2015 at Indianapolis, May the 5th. Andrew Westbrook from the Red Wings communications staff giving us this note. First time the Wings have scored 10 runs in an inning at home since 2010 against Toledo. Here's the pitch. Low and away, 3-0. That was a June game. I mentioned, seems like the Wings always play Toledo in June for whatever reason. 3-0 on Ford. Ortiz is at second, House is at first. 13-1 Wings. The pitch, ball 4 inside. My goodness. That will reload the bases. Trey Lipscomb coming up. Tomas Nito and the plate umpire Brian Van Vranken. You've got to give those two guys credit because they have been behind the plate for a long, long half inning. Lipscomb drew a walk earlier in the inning. He's up there now again with the bases loaded. Woo-Suk Go stretches and fires. Fastball for a called strike. 0-1. Now, the Wings are out of challenges now, so if Brian Van Vranken wanted, he could expand his zone a little bit. The Go 0-1 pitch. Fastball, I guess, low. 1 ball, 1 strike. That appeared to be pretty close from here, but it was low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Go looks in. It's a ball and a strike on Lipscomb, and the pitch is foul tip to the catcher's mitt. 1-2. Wings have 8 hits this inning. They've scored 11 runs. With the bases jammed on 1-2 count, Go fires. Lipscomb takes a fastball barely outside, and now a challenge from the catcher Tomas Nito trying to wrap up this inning. If Nito is right, the inning is over, but that pitch was low. It was ball 4. I can't really blame Nito for giving that a shot, though, just trying to get his team out of this inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wild 6th. The Red Wings running away now from Toledo. It's on the way. Lipscomb swings at a curve and chops it foul to the third base dugout. The 11 runs scored in this inning, the most runs in an inning for the Red Wings since at least 2004, prior to when we can easily search this stuff at the MLB Stats Research Portal. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Go brings in another one. Lipscomb swings, and it's a high fly ball, foul and out of play to the right side. And the inning continues. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trey Lipscomb is the 8th Red Wings hitter of this inning that is batting for the 2nd time. Andrew Pinckney is on deck. If Lipscomb reaches to extend this inning, everybody in the Red Wings lineup will bat twice in this 6th inning. 2-2 pitch on the way to Lipscomb yet again. Trey swings, skies one down the right field line again, and once more it slices foul and ends up out of play. 2-2 the count. Just a ton of pitches thrown this inning by the 4 different Toledo pitchers. Carl Edwards Jr., Carl Pilkington, Tyler Madison, and Woo-Suk Go have all pitched in this 6th inning. It's on the way to Lipscomb yet again with the bases jammed. Swinging a ground ball to third. It's grabbed by Anderson. He runs to third base, and that force play ends the inning. But the Red Wings bring 17 men to the plate, score 11 runs on 8 hits, 5 walks and a hit batsman. And at the end of 6 innings,